Hope everyone is well. It's been a minute. Well, actually, it's been just over a week. Yeah, got super flat out last week and never ended up getting time to stream, but we're back. Turn on the car. Right, we'll just sit and chill with this incense here. And once it hits 6, we'll kick off. I've only found one shiny today, so wouldn't mind a Magnemite. I mean, it's a cool shiny anyway, so there'll be no arguments from me if I see the sparkles. Hey! Wow, 6 months. Thank you so much, Profi. That's crazy. Right, I like that I don't know if you can see it on stream, but my battery percentage is at 69. Nice. Can't be long now. There we go. I hope my buddy's still excited. It is. I'm just going to take a quick snapshot of it to keep it excited. Oh, who's a good Zygarde? Who's a good Zygarde? Oh, who's a good Zygarde? Right, there you go. Right, tap it down. Because I don't want it to run out and then I get a distance heart, but it isn't enough to get back to excited. I actually went out last week to do the Mankey spotlight hour, and as I was heading out, my friend ended up messaging me, and then I was like, oh yeah, we have to be quick. We weren't quick. I looked at the time, it was like 6:20. I was like, well, that's not happening. Whoa. I saw a few things for the upcoming season, and I saw that Niantic took down a video that had Zacian and Zamazenta in it, but they had it up. So I'm wondering if potentially if we're going to get shiny versions. Because the ones in the video they showed weren't the other forms. which I guess will have their own raids. But yeah, I'm wondering if we might get the shiny versions of, which would be awesome because it's the only time I think that we've ever been able to quote unquote hunt them. And by hunt I mean remortgage your house and sell your firstborn child to Niantic. Oh, that was a lucky tap. I was only going for the Pokestop. Yeah, I won't be doing them if they're not able to be shiny. A waste of my time and raid passes. I assume that throughout the season, I guess towards the end, maybe the last Pokemon will be like Eternatus or something like that, or maybe the dogs will just be at the end of the season. And this season will be starting off the Dynamax, Gigantamax stuff, and then maybe Go Fest next year we get Eternatus. Imagine it. Pokemon Go gives us Eternamax Eternatus, and that's the only way to get it in the main games, is from Pokemon Go. I'll be like, no! Because, I mean, Legends ZA will change this, but as far as I know, Unbound Hooper is only obtainable in its like form from Pokemon Go. Oh, unless it's obtainable in Sword and Shield, I'm not sure, but I don't think it is. Well, apparently I'm hatching eggs. Lame. Shiny. I need one more egg. No, so you use the prism bottle, it doesn't have to hold it. It's just prism bottom's bottle is a key item. Or actually other... I'm almost 100% sure you can have Unbound Hooper living in home, and that it has to be from Pokemon Go. Not that I have one to prove, but oh, good, we got an egg. What is this? Maybe. Chuck these on. I'm so gutted that the Candela's Ponyta that I got this morning wasn't a shiny. Because a Shundo of that with that background would Oh, how'd you get another egg? Alright then. We get some other Gen 8 shinies. Facts. You know chance to get shiny in there. But I don't know if we'll see Glass Tree and Spectree for a while, because I don't know, I feel like it's going to be a very long time before we'll see Calyrex. Yeah, you can be super incubated too. Oh, the sky's really pretty tonight. Oh, my connection's choppy. Ugh. I think one of the last times I streamed, I noticed when I put the VOD onto YouTube it was quite choppy, at least at the start. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these, but I want that 5 grape code. Yeah, they'll probably also make the horses regional. I mean, they do a lot of that copy and pasting just for different Pokemon, so I mean, it's probably pretty likely. Yeah, I'll keep that. My Bulbasaur needs attention. Yeah, I do sort of wonder like, I know Go's been around for a long time, but with how they drag things out so much, it will be interesting to see what things they implement in the game to keep people interested. Yeah, literally like what you said. Please don't quit. Because they just, yeah. I don't know, maybe us mere mortals cannot fathom. Oh, why can't I tap the great plan of Father Niantic? But yeah, I'm like these Pokemon are old to me. I want, I don't want the same Pokemon brought out in raids 6 times over the course of 3 years. and not even get the chance to get it shiny. I'm like, I want a new Pokemon. Why can't I tab anything? I'm just not going to spin these stops because it's hard. But like, they can do so many things to keep people interested, even when they've got most of the spawns. Because like, most legendaries have more than one form, and all of those forms get their own like raid period. But they could bring back stuff like the clone Pokemon, because I know a lot of people want clone Mewtwo, they want potential shinies of the clone Pokemon. Like they could give us XD1, the Shadow Lugia. They could give us like Primal Dialga from, or Dark Dialga from, what's it called? Is it Mystery Dungeon? The Shadow Mewtwo from Pokken Tournament. Oh, another E. Like there's a lot that they can do, and I mean Pokemon does give them a pretty loose leash, it seems like, because they're allowed to slap any sort of co-branding hat on Pikachu, so oh yeah, I know it is a half-owned, like the and the Pokemon IP in general, like there are strict rules around what you can do with it, but like what if there were also things like, let's say for example, I don't know how this would work, but it definitely works one way. I don't see why it couldn't potentially work two-way, is send Pokemon to and from Go. So using home, obviously, but as long as the Pokemon's in Go, I feel like implementing something like that would also add to that experience. And you could even make like let's say a Gimmighoul in Scarlet and Violet, the only way to get roaming form is through Pokemon Go. But if I transfer my chest form to Pokemon Go, it reverts, and you can change the form in Pokemon Go to roaming, and then you can send it back. Like, nah, you can't do it? Oh. Can the Pokemon not store like their historical stuff? Oh, I see. So hackers are ruining the fun. I feel like over time they'll, like the photo mechanics, because they are really cool, but I feel like over time they'll get a lot better, and hopefully eventually we can have 6 Pokemon with us instead of 3. That is legit the main reason they did. Man. I get it, but it sucks. I don't know whether this could be, and it probably can, I don't know whether it can be abused for hacking, but I was also thinking if you set your game to offline mode, you wouldn't be able to do anything in game, but you could access the game without data, without internet and stuff, because that would add a lot more like utility to like the photo modes, because like anywhere that you just can't open the app, you're at the, you just can't take photos, and sometimes you could be in a real like densely forested area, for example. Maybe you want to take a photo with one of your Pokemon there. Currently you're not able to do that, but having some sort of offline mode where the game will load up and you have restricted functionality, so that could just be you have access to your Pokemon when the game was last saved, you can't transfer, you can't power up, you can't do any stuff that requires to be connected to a server, but maybe you could take photos because they store locally on your device. Bro. Yeah, I'm not a game developer. I'm just a I'm just a normie, so my ideas might just not be feasible. But yeah. I don't think they have to do too much too often to keep it interesting. It's just going to be interesting to see what decisions they make, and whether or not we're eventually going to get Cowboy Hat Caterpie. I did like when they released Cowboy Hat Snorlax, because it just felt like an intentional dig at the Cowboy Hat Caterpie person. Do I got all my eggs? I do. Oh. Whoopsie. Ooh. Apologies if it's a little bit patchy. Honestly, that would be pretty cool. I can't remember the guy's name, but the one that always spams about cowboy hat Caterpie. It'll become like, with how long that's been going on, I feel like that would just become, if not a Pokemon community like meme, I feel like it would become at least a Pokemon Go community meme. Like one of those ones that actually gets remembered. It would actually be hilarious if it evolved. Like, I can see a Cowboy Hat Butterfree, but Cowboy Hat Metapod would be hilarious. I did also like that year they had the April Fool's thing, and they had like all the, I think it was the Gen 3 sprites and stuff. Or they might have been Auras sprites actually. Which actually, I think the ones off the Dex Nav and Auras are the Gen 3 sprites, never mind. But yeah, like little stuff like that was so cool. It was hated? People complain? I'm convinced that some people in the Pokemon community are anti-fun. God, I'd love it if they actually made, when you, like, they could be 3D on the overworld, but when you encountered the Pokemon, it was a sprite. Like even if it was like an animated Gen 5 sprite. That would be sick. The rest of the game works the same. It'll just be like a one-day hilarious little gag. Oh, the We Only Play Go people hated it. Ah. So the vocal minority is what you're saying. We have one egg soonish. Soonish. It definitely is. I can barely contain myself. I feel like I might blow up from all the hype. I think they will, but I really hope by the end of the season they give us a Gigantamax raid, or whatever they call they'll probably call them raids. But don't do one that we already have a Mega for. Although I'm pretty sure that we are going to get Blastoise. But I was thinking more like the Champ or something like that. Because that would also, hopefully, if it works the same as Megas, that would give us the chance to get Shiny Machamp in the wild. Like, it would add a bit of intrigue and something new to the game. Even though I know for a fact that we're going to get the Kanto starters first. Because Pokemon...
You may encounter a Pokemon after. You might even, if there are Gigantamax Pokemon.
Oh, okay, so they're just... they're just tossing it in there, okay. That's still cool, because I feel like the Gigantamax will be super uncommon, so it'll be something for people to find. That's probably the thing I miss most in Pokemon Go, is that feeling of like finding something new or knowing that something new is nearby. And you're like, what is that? I miss silhouettes on my nearby list. Can I just change them all to silhouettes? That's a feature they should have. They should also add a shiny sparkle sound, because I'm pretty sure a shiny sound does not play when you encounter a shiny. True, they could do Pikachu. Pika. Awesome. Do. Can I add a Pokemon to this? Ooh, I can. Babasa. Right, they are all checked. Nah, actually we won't get Pikachu or Eevee until they've announced the Switch 2, and the launch title for the Switch 2 is going to be Let's Go Pikachu 2 and Let's Go Eevee 2. Confirmed. And then they'll do a crossover promotion in Pokemon Go where, you know, the Gigantamax forms and go. Not gonna lie though, I would still buy that game. Or those games, I'd buy both. And if I've jinxed it and we do actually get those games, I don't apologise to anybody. And people will be, I think there'll be a very vocal group of people that'll be pissed about it. And I'll be sitting there with in my seat like Michael Jackson eating the popcorn. To be honest, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee 2 wouldn't be a bad idea. You release essentially the same game, except state that it has DLC coming later on, and the DLC is Johto. You just sell people the same game, but updated for the new hardware. Well, we've got to have a Kanto release. We can't have people forgetting about, Pikachu and Charizard and Mewtwo and all the favourites. That's probably also why we're getting a Gen 6 game before we get Gen 5, because we can't have people forget about Greninja. Oh yeah, Let's Go was a great game. Even now, it's still fun. Yeah, Kanto does suck. If they do another Kanto game, I really hope they expand on the region. Because the anime, the manga, even in-game, it's way more diverse than what we've got to experience as a player. Yeah, I think they should, eggs. If they give us more Kanto, they should, flush it out. Or, have it real fleshed out. Don't flush it. I like my Zard. I also have a controversial prediction. We're not going to get random starters in Legend ZA. We're going to get the Kalos starters, but the final evolutions all have Battle Bond. Because even though they got rid of the form from the coding for Battle Bond Greninja, Battle Bond just got recoded. Like, they didn't get rid of that ability, because they could have just got rid of it entirely and given us something like Protean or something, like hidden ability Greninja, but they didn't. So I feel like there must be some greater plan for that ability. Oh, and what the hell, another egg. And if they do bring the form back, then it would be really cool to see Chestnut and Delphox's Battle Bond form. It's about time those two got some decent love. Especially Delphox. Everyone loves Fennekin. In fact, Braixen is the favourite evolution in that line from, I guess, across the community. Delphox is just like, exists. As the Americans would say, make Delphox great again. Yeah, because I feel like the Kanto starters will be in the game. I feel like they're more likely to be a post-game thingy. Actually, that's an idea, because when Greninja changed forms with Battle Bond, it was kind of like a Mega Evolution. It could just be like Rayquaza. Rayquaza doesn't have a Mega Stone to Mega Evolve, while the 3 starters don't. They have to be bonded through battle, I guess. They have to have the Battle Bond ability to be able to Mega Evolve. Other than that, it all works the same. So they become overpowered Megas, I guess, because they can have a held item and be Mega. And that would also work with if you were to transfer those Pokemon back to, let's say, Scarlet and Violet. Because there's no Megas in that game anyway, so you wouldn't get a prompt to Mega Evolve, and Battle Bond Greninja would be the only one that can go into those games anyways, so... I don't know. I think I'm one of those fans that's like super hopeful for hype stuff. That'll never get it. I'm still like holding out for AZ's Floette. I know that we're not going to get it, but I'm still set on the fact that we're getting it one day. I made a joke in the Ash Twitter group about it'll be a post-game mission to do with Eternal Flower Floette, and then finally at the end, even if we have to battle it or whatever, but at the end of the story arc for it, it flies off to go look for AZ again. And we just don't get it, but we have all of that interaction with it along the way. I think AZ just should give it up. We probably were meant to get it in Pokemon Z, or whatever the sequel games to X and Y were supposed to be. Because yeah, they would have been set after X and Y, after AZ got his Floette back, and after doing some things, AZ probably would have just gifted it to us. Could be a cool way to play this Legends game. It's set in the past, but we actually live in that time. So different to Legends Arceus, where we're taken by Arceus and sent back in time, whereas this time maybe we just exist in that time, and then towards the end of the story, whether it's Hooper or whoever, throws us forward in time, and we get to see a different Lumiose that's like more in the future than... Ooh, Kecleon. Sorry, Kecleon. That's more in the future than the X and Y games. Boo, it's not shiny. But he might part with it if he feels like his Floette's power can save someone or something or the world, or and then he lets it go with us, the savior trainers, the protagonist. Oh, I do have no. Oh my god, I need to put eggs on. Oh my god. It's a special Floette. They should have just had one in Scarlet and Violet as a past Paradox Pokemon. Call it Eternal Flower or something like that, and then people would have been sort of pissed it's not the same one, but like, I would have been happy. Oh man, we're about to hatch another egg. I mean, it's good, but so many eggs. Yeah. But, I mean, then again, we have caught God. We even got to throw hands with God. I mean, that in itself doesn't make sense. But yeah, if the games, which I think they probably will be, are set far enough in the past that you can justify us having the Floette, then I think it would be really cool if there were some things around Lumiose that either used to belong to or have had contact with AZ throughout the story. And then Floette maybe, I don't know, jumps out of the Pokeball and reacts to it, and you get like, I don't know, 5 seconds of dialogue or whatever. As it's examining whatever it is. I mean, or they could just do an event item that's like AZ related. And when you have it and you go somewhere, this Floette will appear, thinking that you're AZ or something like that, and then it wants to spend time with you, and then obviously you die, and then X and Y happens. Yeah, well, I think in theory the Eternal Flower Floette's immortal, isn't it? If they don't give us a battle with Hooper, where it drags legendaries from other games in, We don't even need to encounter them, just to battle against them. If Hooper doesn't do that like it does in the movie, I'm going to be sad. Well, yeah, I suppose. It's vulnerable, but if allowed to live, it would live forever. One of its earlier stages, and just keeps on living. Theoretically forever if it wasn't for turtles. Look, I just want Eternal Flower Floette, okay? As much as I love the lore and the story, I'm willing to throw that out the window just to have my Eternal Flower Floette, and then, because I can't be pleased, I'll just be mad for, pun intended, eternity, because there'll never be a way to get it shiny unless it comes out and go. Yeah, I suppose you have a point too, yeah. A human's idea of forever is very different to, yeah, the universe's idea. Because even if it's its brain, it lives forever. Could be something like, because he used those Pokemon's lives, whatever life they had left in years or whatever, all went into that Floette, so Floette will live all, like, the length of time for all of those lives, and then that's when it might pass. Or they need to clarify on this in the Legends game. I need lore. Oh, I need an egg. I need an egg stat. Oh, it's 2k. Watch them totally do nothing remotely related to AZ. Like, no hints, like, just, yeah. Just nothing. Watch them just totally ignore AZ. I mean, I don't think they could either. But I'm like, that would be really sad and annoying, but it would also be something I'd kind of laugh at. I'd be like, what the hell? it would be really cool. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily cool, but it'd be really interesting if the game is set 3,000 years ago. So the game starts off with the war, like as a cutscene, like an intro thing. It starts off with the war, but you actually see a lot more going on, and you see AZ fire the weapon, and you see all that destruction and stuff. And then the game starts in Lumios for the No, I mean, I don't think it's set that far back, but that would kind of be a cool way to approach it, where it's the redevelopment of Lumios after, like right after the end of the war. Yeah, history of Kalos so far. Yeah, like something like that would be awesome. That's what I liked when they did like Pokemon Generations and all of those things. Like 5-10 minutes of expanded lore. Like actually visually seeing scenes that you've only had short experiences with in the game. Okay, bye. Did I get Meg? I did. It was, yes. Oh, we got 4 minutes. Deep into Komodo. Yeah, we are. Like, very deep. Been so distracted fangirling over the what could happen in the Legends game. I just totally lost track of time. Oh, let me check it. Thank you. Oh, you be sleeping through yours? Yeah. Are you gonna be does Community Day fit in with your sleep schedule? I'm sure you'll make it work if you have to, but... Two minutes remaining. Yeah. Right, can I get a last minute shiny? Please. Oh no. What if you turn on... Oh no, because it only lasts an hour. I was going to say turn on your plus, go to sleep, and just hope that you keep rolling over, like over top of it, so that you can potentially catch a shiny. I don't think that would work, but it'd be worth a shot. Oh, you don't have a plus plus? Ah. Oh no! No! That's rude, this one spawned after. Well... Do you actually have to play the whole 3 hours? Yeah, that's slightly unfortunate. Oh cool, I am going to get that last distance heart too. Awesome! I think I've got an egg nearly about to hatch. I've got 2 eggs nearly about to hatch, so we'll hatch those eggs. Oh wait, they're 2.8 and 3. I've got 3 eggs to hatch. And then I'll wrap up once I've hatched some eggs. You need to do at least 8 community days in a year. You can't miss 2 in a row. Oh, okay. Do you get paid? I mean, I do pretty much every community day anyways. Oh, I see. Well, I suppose they are sacrificing money because they're essentially giving away free tickets. They're sacrificing money to get more people out and being a part of a community. So I guess it's sort of fair that they're a little bit strict on it. Oh, you get merch sent to you for you to distribute. Oh, yo. Okay, that's worth. Free Pokemon Go merch for the community? That's hype. Oh yeah, but it's still cool. How far is this? These Iggies? Very close. Some great throws on this. Yeah, the sleep cycle stuff is probably going to be the most difficult part of it. Right, we must be close to these eggs. Do I just need one more? I mustn't just need one more Great Critical Pro. Yep. And then we'll have eggs, and we'll have a spawn. Actually, take this spawn. Oh, perfect. Perfect. No shiny. That would have been cool. And no shiny. Womp womp. Right now I've just got a couple of eggs to hit. Back away, ghost type Team Rocket. No. What's this balloon? Bug. Might do it before it disappears later on. Come on, eat time. Eat time. Rare. Shiny fluid. Oh, that's a flabebe, Daniel. All this talking about an hour's worth of chatting about AZ's Floette. And that's all I can think of. Oh, I'll keep that. Where will my eggs hit? I've got to be ridiculously close. Can I hit a shiny? Shiny. Oh, relic. There was some spam messages there. Oh, was there? Twitch must have got them before I did. Because I didn't see them. Come on, man! Oh, the buying messages type. Oh, buying. Oh, okay, yeah. They're literally at the distance. Why do you hate me, eggs? Are you even oh, hello. Oh, that's not shiny. Are you even allowed to pay for viewers on Twitch? I feel like that would be against... Yay! Eggs! Like, I feel like that'd be against TOS. No shiny. I mean, that can't be shiny at the moment. That would have been cool. Actually, how good is this? This is the one I hatched earlier today. Ooh, that's really good. Well, I guess I wasn't lucky tonight. Yeah, no shiny. Skill issue. It's got to be a skill issue. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out and chatting with me. And yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Some main game shenanigans. Bye.